Right, Ravi, 2-1 in the first qualifying round of the FA Cup. Thoughts on the game?
I think we didn't start the game very well. It was an FA Cup tie, so they were right at it. I think after they scored their first goal, we then started to play a bit of football, started to get it down and pass it around, and Marcus took his goal well. Got into half time, and the boys just wanted to just carry on what we were doing and apply more pressure into their box. I think we've done that more in the second half, and it paid off.
Was it something that Jimmy mentioned to you that Loughborough were going to come straight out the gates, or was that sort of unexpected?
Yeah, I think we knew that they were going to come at us. They weren't going to sit back and let us press them all game. I think it's an FA Cup tie, so they wanted to win as much as we wanted to win. Yeah, to be fair to them, they done very well. They were a good organised team. They put a shift in, which made us put a shift in. I think we deserved the win though at the end of it.
And was there any players that you came up against that you thought, "Wow, this guy looks good for the level that they play at"?
Yeah, they had a good team. I personally didn't play well, but they did have a good team. A few of their players they did not look out of the level at all. Yeah, they'll do well in their league this season.
Yeah, so you of course played them in pre-season, so we sort of knew a bit about them, they knew a bit about us. Do you think that sort of impacted the way Jimmy went into the game?
Yeah, I think Gaffer knew that. They knew how we played, even though a lot of the boys didn't play, just because of the amount of games that we've had during pre-season. A lot of boys needed rest. I was injured, but yeah, that didn't mean anything. FA Cup's a completely different story. You could play a team 2-3 times in pre-season in the league or whatever, and it will not mean a thing. When it comes to the FA Cup, or any cup game really, it's based on just that one game, and we came out as winners.
And you got off the mark as well with your first goal in a competitive game in the Borough shirt. What was that moment like for you?
Yeah, it was a good moment. I weren't too pleased with my performance, especially after I think for the past two games, Saturday and today, yesterday, sorry, weren't pleased with my performances at all. But I just think it's a process. We've been waiting for the league to start for so long, and pre-season was hard. But yeah, it's good to get off the mark. It's good to finally get my first goal in such a big game as well.
And of course, we move on to Kings Langley on Saturday. What are your thoughts ahead of that one?
We need to play well. We're on an unbeaten run, even though it's been two games. But in pre-season, we've been on an unbeaten run for about 5 games now, I think. So the boys want to carry that on. I think everyone's going to be at it. We need to be up there this season, I think, and how we will be up there is by winning games like this.
And you mentioned about how, like, as a team, we want to be up there. But have you got any personal aspirations for this season?
Yeah, I'd like to be in and around the top goal scorers list. I think that's one of my aims this season. I think for the past few seasons, I've not had a full season where I could possibly get at it and do that. I think if I'm up and around there and got a few others in the team up and around there, I think we will be in and around top 5.
And would it be interesting for you if we were to come up against one of your former clubs in one of the next rounds of the FA Cup?
Yeah, it would. It would. I think we got Banbury in a couple of weeks, so that would be interesting. But yeah, I'm at Nuneaton now, so that's all that matters really.
Yeah, you mentioned Banbury. You spent quite a bit of time last season at Stratford. Was that to sort of just get you some game time?
Yeah, I think with the Stratford one, it was just to get some game time, get some 90 minutes under my belt, and get playing again. I think yeah, it was a tough time for me. I didn't get much playing time at Leamington, which didn't help. But yeah.
And you as well being at Leamington, you've had experience in the league above. Does that help you in your game?
Um, no, I wouldn't say it does because the leagues ain't that much different. Um, I wouldn't say the leagues are that much different. I didn't play many games from Leamington, so I can't really sit here and say I've had a lot of experience there. But the leagues ain't that much different, I don't think. The Conference North is a bit harder, a bit more physical, but I think if Nuneaton were in the Conference North, we'd give a lot of teams a good run for their money.
And I saw a nice little goal from you in a Banbury shirt from the corner that you just put in straight from the corner. Do you like scoring goals from set pieces?
Yeah, that was lucky. I remember that day. That was against Kettering. Um, I did enjoy that day. I don't think Lavs and TC will be happy about
that. And was that sort of something that you intended to do, or was it just completely by accident?
that. I'd love to say I attended it.
Yeah.
But no, it was complete. It just happened. It just happened. And I'm very happy that it did happen.
And looking ahead as well, after Saturday, it's Stourbridge on a Monday. It's quite a few games in such a short space of time. How do you think that's going to affect the boys?
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough for the boys. Luckily, we've got a big squad and good physios behind us, and the gaffer knows that we need to do the right things in training to stay fit and look after our bodies. I think the boys know that these next 6 weeks, 5 to 6 weeks, how many weeks there is, it's going to be tough. I think as a team we can get through it 100%. I think we need to stick together and believe, and we'll be able to win a few games and get through it.